Hello, and welcome back to Honeybee Marie's Sleeved Journey. And I just wanted to get on here and bring you guys a video of some updates that I've been experiencing, um, getting prepared and wrapping my mind around the whole surgery takes place in about less than 48 hours. And I guess I'm starting to get a little nervous. Some of the panic has been starting to set in, and I guess just that nervousness from surgery in itself. But today I kind of just wanted to talk about like food addiction and what type of change this is about to be for me, because food addiction is very real. And just wanted to kind of talk about that. Nobody really talks about that too much. Just wrapping your mind around the whole mental aspect of it. Um, so just a little update of how I'm doing. I've been doing really pretty good. I have been having a lot more cravings, and I think over the weekend, again, the cravings kind of kicked in a little bit, and I had to kind of just fight them off. I've been getting used to the standard meal that I've been having. I've pretty much been having the same thing on a daily basis. Nothing really has been changing. I'm keeping it pretty simple. Something that I like and that I know I'll stick to. I tend to do a lot of like the chicken, rotisserie chicken, and the salmon. That's kind of been like my go-to meats for my one sensible meal a day. And, it's been working. Still have the cravings. I mean, no one, the cravings are not going to go anywhere. And even after surgery, you still are probably going to have those cravings of wanting the things that you once loved. I hear some people talk about it, and some people talk about how your taste buds changed, and you don't even really think about, food like that. So you get so many different experiences from other people. I've been feeling good, and these are the reasons why. I want to say first, the thing I notice is I'm not tired as much. I used to be someone that probably napped every day. Pretty much I had to have that midday nap right around 2 o'clock, because I would be exhausted, and I knew if I had to be up for my children later, and I had to, be able to cook dinner, do baths, go over homework, and I just had to have that nap in on a daily basis. I would feel like crap if I went without it. But now I'm able to really get through my day. I haven't took a nap. I haven't missed it. I haven't missed the sleep. Like, I'm up. I'm still able to function. I'm still able to get things done, cleaning up, getting things in order, organized, and I feel fine. I'm not all that tired and sleepy like I used to be. So that is a change on this pre-op diet. Have a little more, I'm not as tired. But I do hear people talk about they have less energy. So another big thing I notice is cycle changes. Had a pretty light and short cycle this month, which was amazing because that's normally not the case. And I'm sorry if that's TMI, but it's actually a good point to point out. Being that you're not really intaking and just taking in a lot of meat, and you're drinking more water, and you're eating more vegetables, it definitely does take a good effect on your body. maybe my body really did need a break from all of that crap. But, you know, into the food addiction, it definitely is real, and it's just as real as any other addiction that a person can have. Um, when I'm making my kids' food, because I still have to cook for my two children, um, it's always sometimes it becomes second nature just to taste something or cook, taste as you go and stuff like that. And I caught myself a couple of times doing that. And, I think at one point I did put something in my mouth or chewed it and then I spit out, oh no, I can't have this. It was like I didn't even think about it. I just put it in my mouth. But, and then I had said, oh no, I can't have this. And I took it out, spit it out. So, it's a little bit of a challenge because you still have to prepare meals for your family, even though you can't really partake in it. Um, so I think this week's craving was a Philly cheesesteak. And I was just like, oh God, what I would do. And I kind of, got a little sad into my feelings again. And this weekend, I had a little emotional breakdown of, oh, what am I about to do to myself? I'm just so hungry. I'm tired of drinking these little shakes. I just want to eat a good meal. And it was almost like I'm about to cancel my surgery so I can have a Philly cheesesteak. And after processing it, and I was talking on the phone and venting about it with my sister. I just thought to myself, like, come on, this is a problem. This is a real problem when you can't even get through the pre-op diet. You're about to have this life-changing event that you know you're really not going to be able to indulge in those type of foods for a long time, and you can't even get through a couple of weeks. So I kind of started feeling like a little bit of a failure and I reached out to my support group that I have on Facebook, and I got over 100 responses immediately. They were so supportive. I spoke about how I want a good meal. Um, I feel like I'm about to do something I regret. Am I really ready for this? Am I mentally prepared for this? Am I going to be one of those stories where you get this done and a year later you're back to eating back to normal again and working on gaining all your weight back? Like, all these thoughts started to flood my mind, and it's just really unfortunate, but they kind of got me back on track a little bit, and saying, oh, this is the best thing I've ever done. You won't regret it. It's a little difficult, but it does get better, and all these encouraging words and stuff. So the pros definitely outweigh the cons. And so I'm just holding on to that thought. The anticipation of the surgery just is like, oh, I just want to get it over with so I can be on the other side, is what, be on the other side of this. And then it's only up from there and down with my weight. So just that's what I've been struggling with. Just questioning the fact of if I'm really ready for it, battling my thoughts of food addiction. And like I was saying, with food addiction being like any other addiction, I kind of had it bad. And I've had a food addiction pretty much all my life. Grew up overweight as a child through elementary school, middle school, high school, adulthood. And food has always been a problem for me. Um, As a child, I used to sneak food, hide food. I celebrated with food. I was rewarded with food. Food was my comfort. Um, when I was as I got to be an adult, as I was stressed out or going through something, food was there. And I had relationships, and I've had been around friends, and you know, people would say like, "Oh, well, you don't really eat all that much." I don't see. I guess people just think that you're shoving food in your face all day, but my as any addiction, like a junkie or maybe someone who uses, is not just going to use in front of you. Most of the time they use in private, and that's kind of how my food addiction was. Like in the evening, once maybe boyfriend was off to work or kids were asleep, that was like my time, and DoorDash was on my mind. And this was like a almost everyday thing. And I clean a plate up. Like, I don't leave no crumbs. And when I eat, I'm not one of those people that have leftover on my plate. If it's there on the plate, I'm gonna eat it. And my brain just doesn't have that shut off, where it's like, okay, you're full, you're satisfied, stop eating. If it's there, I'm gonna nibble on it till it's gone. So that's when that's a part of the problem and the reason why I picked the surgery that I would like to do, being the sleeve, because I just feel like I need that portion control. I need that forcible portion control where, okay, your stomach is only, this big, and it's not going to allow you to overeat. It's going to have that new cutoff button that it doesn't have right now. And it's like I would eat, and I rarely felt that full feeling that people would get. So I'm like, by lunchtime I'm eating heavy again, or eating a big breakfast in the morning, and I started to realize that's just not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not normal. You're supposed to be eating to live, not living to eat, and that's the issue that I got, and that's what's part of my food addiction. So I mean, it's like my mind is telling me it's time for a change, and my stomach is like, when's the next meal? I mean, your stomach is your second brain. It's like your second brain. So it's either you listen to what's up here and you know better, or you listen to your stomach and you do damage to yourself. So, resources that can be helpful, definitely, I would say therapy. Um, Eating disorder, excuse me, therapists that typically specialize in eating disorders, that can be very helpful. Um, Support groups. I'm in a monthly support group through my program, my bariatric program, and I joined a couple of Facebook groups online, a couple of support groups. You can type it into the search, and I think I'm in about 4 or 5 of them, and people share their stories. People share their side effects, ask questions at any time of the day or night, and you have thousands of people in those groups that can answer. People share their pictures, their progress, their recipes, the type of foods that they're eating. So that's really good because I love different recipes. I definitely love to cook. So you know, having recipes for this new journey on this bariatric journey will definitely be helpful. So that's what I have found helpful, um, to counter, hopefully, these challenges that I might face. And also, I was going to say, buying a pair of jeans or a clothing item, and basically using it as like your goal to be able to see it on a daily basis, like a pair of pants or like jeans or a clothing item that's your goal size, that you can open your closet and look at it daily and say, one day I'm being that, one day I'm gonna put this on. And also pictures, that helped me. I lost a lot of weight doing keto before COVID, and it helped me because I use pictures of like different people that had a really nice body shape that I've always wanted to have, and I looked at it daily and I said, one day I want to be like that. I want to look like that. And I had bought a nice pair of cute jeans that I wanted, and I kept telling myself and reminding myself that one day I wanted to, I'm going to wear these. And I think that that kind of helped me hold myself accountable in a way, because when I did have those cravings back then for that cheeseburger with bacon on it, I looked at that picture, or I'll look at those jeans, and it kind of helped me say, you know what, no, because I want to be in those jeans, and I know that if I have this and indulge in that, that's gonna take me back a step from making the progress to be where I want to be. So it's not worth throwing off your hard work, and cheat meals. I did cheat meals. Cheat meals turn into cheat days. Cheat days turn into cheat weekends. And the next thing you know, you're all off course and you're telling yourself, okay, well, I'll just restart back Monday. Like, I did that so many times. And you might as well don't even go down that rabbit hole. Once you unhook your body from sugar and the breads and all of that stuff, eventually you won't crave it no more. And then once you have it and you eat some of it, then you start craving it all over again. I tell myself my goal is to just develop a better relationship with food, and control my food with appropriate portions and better, healthier food decisions. But when I do want something good that I love, or that I used to enjoy eating, I want to have it. I don't want to deprive myself. I want to be able to eat it just in moderation. That's how I want to retrain my mind. Like, okay, no, you can have that cheeseburger, but instead of eating the whole thing and all of the fries, maybe you'll just be eating 1/4 of that cheeseburger, and you can still have that savory taste in your mouth. You eating it slow, savor the moment, and you'll be full and satisfied because your stomach is not going to be as big anymore to eat the entire cheeseburger. So that's something I'm kind of nervous about, but also looking forward to. Nervous about because I never really had those limitations on my body to cut me off in a very long time. I mean, like I said, I used to just eat till it was gone, and I don't even know if I was all that satisfied with a full feeling to say, okay, it's time to stop, even back then. So it's gonna be different, and I'm kind of ready for it. So 48 hours is the countdown. My pre-op diet says that I can have protein shakes and meals tomorrow. However, I think I'm gonna go all liquid tomorrow, and kind of give myself a little bit of a jump start with the Gatorade and the clear liquids and stuff like that. Kind of want to have an empty stomach doing a stomach surgery. I don't know why, it just makes more sense to me, but that's something I'm gonna go ahead and start tomorrow, and then Wednesday morning I should be in the hospital having my surgery. So like I said, I will definitely, document being in the hospital, and give you guys a video of, preparing and in the hospital, and after I come out of surgery, and let you guys know how I feel. So thank you for watching. Of course, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.